perks of working from home include more time to sleep, time for breakfast, a very short commute, and overall more time for yourself. A meet cute seems more unlikely when you're a single-person office. Somehow, though, Nokaru finds one during a break on his balcony. Though the romance started from the comfort of his own home, it still comes packaged with all the same uncertainties and stress of starting any new relationship. Home Office Romance is a story about the pandemic, which I feel like we don't get to see very often. Sure, TV shows had characters wear masks to acknowledge it, but I feel like I didn't see too many stories about people just living through it. Home Office Romance showcases how new bonds didn't stop forming just because people were stuck inside. Not only in the traditional sense of bonds with others, but people also found themselves connecting with old hobbies or picking up new ones, finding joys in things they were once too busy for. People suddenly had time again during the pandemic. Nokaru Mitsuhashi is a burned-out system engineer with a 75-minute commute that left him exhausted every day. He was so exhausted that even after being in his apartment for a year, he still had 5 boxes to unpack that he never had time to get around to. When Nokaru starts to unpack the boxes, he finds a manga series he used to really enjoy, and he becomes nostalgic about the hobbies that fell to the wayside while he worked himself to the bone. I could feel the nostalgia coming through the panels of Nokaru unpacking his boxes and finding things he'd forgotten he cherished. Every time I clean my room, it becomes me going through old scrapbooks, remembering things I haven't thought of in ages. I find meaning in old papers that I know I no longer need. It feels alluded to in the panels of Nokaru going through the manga that he sat on the floor and read them for a while. I'm imagining hours. He used the inspiration from his manga to get into gardening and turn his balcony into a little jungle oasis. It's the lush, beautiful balcony that gets Natsu's attention. My favorite thing about Natsu Izumi is that she slowly challenges Nokaru to leave his comfort bubble. From the start, Natsu makes Nokaru uncomfortable, starting a conversation Nokaru wasn't expecting, commenting on his sacred garden space. Natsu is a beautiful, driven, and confident contrast to Nokaru, who is so shy and awkward, he rehearses his conversations. She's well-traveled thanks to being an archaeology student, and one of Nokaru's desires is to travel and see new places. It's a perfect match. Natsu nearly breaks Nokaru apart mentally as he stresses over reading too much into her words or not enough. It's cute and endearing watching him navigate his own budding feelings while attempting to take hers into account. He's unsure of how she feels about him, as she doesn't make it explicitly clear for a while. Natsu throws crumbs at Nokaru though, like wanting to shop together, having dinner at his place, and asking him for help putting furniture together. He manages to ignore all of the signs, instead thinking that he wouldn't bring enough to the relationship for her. Thank God Natsu kisses him first, because I doubt he'd ever had made the first move. This adult romance captures what it's like to be an adult couple with little free time, even without the commute in the way. Nokaru creates a schedule for Natsu to fill out so they can plan the best days and times to meet up. It's a really cute gesture and shows he wants to see her when he can, knowing she's busy as a research student. It also very much shows off that Nokaru is not as sporadic as Natsu. He needs more structure and time to plan the perfect date to impress her and be ready for anything. The planned meetings are made even cuter though when Natsu starts to borrow Nokaru's favorite manga, having a specific date to borrow the next volume. Sharing things with your significant other, like your favorite books or TV shows, is super cute to me. It also adds a lot of weight and meaning to attach your partner to the memory of that show or book. People have things they can't watch or listen to because there's a bad breakup story behind it. The manga doesn't let you forget the story takes place during the pandemic. Once you're comfortable seeing the occasional mask, Natsu is sent out to do a research project. Shortly after, there's a spike in pandemic cases. Natsu stops responding to Nokaru's messages, and all he can think is she's stuck somewhere, helpless, lonely, and possibly sick. The thought terrifies him. Without hesitation, Nokaru flies to where Natsu should be, not knowing the language, but it doesn't deter him. He gets to her just to know she's okay. It completely melted my heart seeing the relief in Nokuru's eyes when he sees Natsu is healthy. It was also pretty amazing seeing Nokuru leave his comfort bubble in such a dramatic way. Home Office Romance is a standalone volume that isn't long but moves like a slow burn, taking care in developing the characters and their relationship, touching on the anxieties that come with navigating a new romantic relationship and the precious memories filled with love. I swear there were moments when I was holding my breath, especially before their first kiss. Home Office Romance proves that love will find you, especially when you least expect it. Thank you for listening to the Strawberry Loft podcast. If you'd like to hear more, head to my channel, hit subscribe, and feel free to browse. You can also find me and my thoughts on anime, manga, and more at strawberryloft.blog. Until next time, keep yapping about what you love.